Hi guys, it's Belle here, and today I wanted to start another new series that I'll be doing at different points throughout this year called Finishing It Up Fridays or Finishing It Fridays. Title still has to be sorted. Anyway, so basically it is what it says. I will be on different Fridays trying to finish up projects, work in progresses that I might not have finished, or bits and pieces that are half finished here and there. Sometimes it might just be finishing a journal I'm working on. But what I want to start this series with is this altered book that I probably began 2.5 years ago, maybe later than that, which is awful that I haven't finished it. I made it out of this vintage book, and I know that many people make their altered books out of newer books because it's easier because of the way the spine is, but I started with this vintage book, so I'm going to finish with this vintage book. Most of the pages are done. I love this because it's got all the stamps in it, and down here it's got this stamp. I just loved all that. This needs to be redone because that's not in the style. This is from 1954, and I just started working on it with some scraps that I had, so I won't be able to tell you where all these bits come from because they literally are scraps of different digital kits or pieces that I have. I just want to finish it up. Most of the pockets are empty. I'm not saying we're going to be necessarily filling the pockets. I'll probably do that off camera. But yeah, this is my first and only altered book that I have made and not finished. It's kind of a grungy nature fairy theme. So yeah, I've used a lot of those. I've used some stamps. You can tell this was early journal making for me because there's not a lot of fabric, there's not a lot of other pieces. I've kept it quite flat to keep the book quite thin, especially when we add ephemera, it's going to get chunky. I've also used, because this was for me, some of the pieces that haven't printed out well when my heads needed cleaning. I've used those in here. It adds extra texture, but I wouldn't put something like that in a piece that I was selling. So this is for me. Love that image. And we've got a few pages still to do in here, and also the cover. So this actually might be in two parts. Just so that we can finish it up. This is some Release the Crafting there. This is some Tracy Fox, I know that much. So yeah, more Release the Crafting. So we've got this page to do, and then we have 3 pages to actually make into pockets. It's very cold today, but I'm going to take off my cardi. So I have my little basket full of some bits there. I also have all these scraps of digitals, sort of images, fairy images and bits and flowers I can use, as well as digitals that are plainer digitals, as well as some music and some tea stain paper. Excuse me. And then I have this little pot just full of little bits to use as well. So let's get started. So the other side of this is a triple pocket. So we're going to decorate this page first, as I quite like blank pages as well, decorative pages, as you can see through some of these. So we're going to do something like that, and I think because I really like this little guy, that we're going to use him. I'm really sorry if you can hear that helicopter. It's been non-stop all day. I think I might use some of this in the background. Again, I'm not quite sure where this printable's from. It could be another Tracy Fox, but again, the heads haven't printed out very well, and that could go quite nicely because it just needs to go in the background. Or I might save that piece because that's That's a lot to put in the background. I kind of want that there. I want a label. So let's have a look. Oh, yep, that label will do. Try not to overthink too much, but obviously I have to think a little bit. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this new series. It won't be every Friday, but it will be a regular series popping up throughout the year on my channel, because I don't know, maybe you're not like me, but I prefer to finish my pieces. But I did discover that when I was going through all my craft, I think these labels might be Tracy Fox as well. When I was going through all my craft and trying to declutter and reorganize, I came across quite a few bits and pieces that I had started and never finished, which I don't like that. I don't like not having finished something. I find it quite stressful. Don't want that there. Put a page in the back. Let's have a look. I haven't done this in a while, so I haven't worked in this book for ages. Okay, so we could have a little bit of music paper. This is vintage music paper. That bit off. I'm just wondering, I feel like I want a bit at the bottom, and then I don't mind. See, that bit of the page I think is, oh no, it's not. I thought it was ripped, but it's not. Could have this at the bottom, this up here. I quite like this. Let's put that in there. So it's looking good so far. Right, so we're going to do that. But yeah, I found too many projects that I hadn't finished, and I really want them finished, because there's no point leaving them half done. Just going to ink the bottom of this. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you have lots of unfinished projects? Or do you finish every project before moving on to the next? Or what do you do with your unfinished projects? Like this, I love all the digitals I've used in here. I have to say, the sort of grungy fairy is definitely my style. You know, I love that. But I am thinking, make sure I'm on camera, that I'm probably going to have to go back and add lace and tabs. And bits like that, and I don't know how I'm going to use this journal, what I'm going to use it for, because it'll have to have a use, not just sit there. Let's see how big this is again. So that would cover up that if it went up here. What is going on with the aeroplanes and things today? I really do not know what's going on. Right. Yep. I'm just having a look to see if there's anything I kind of want to put. I think I might glue this down, get that on there. So yeah, this is a blank page. Oh, that feels so good. I was doing my perforation on my book, making lots of little of those little booklets that you would have seen in my Inspired by series. The video came up recently. If not, I will link it down below in the description box, and go check that out. And I was making lots more because I just got in the zone. And yeah, I was using my glue book, and it gives it such a lovely texture. So let's stick this down good and stuck. It's probably really awkward to glue on my glue book on top of the book. Oh dear me. So yeah, it's freezing here today as well. Like the sun's out, but it's absolutely freezing. Anyway, so see, I really like that, and I want to put that there with a label. I've used a lot of labels in this book and a lot of words. I think I might put that there. I feel like it needs something underneath, but I don't know what I have to go underneath. I've got these, whilst I was making those little booklets, those little perforated stamp booklets, I also made a ton of these for journals, but also they're really good if you've got lots of little scraps and you can just tear them off and use in your journal. So that's what I'm looking for, a little piece like this piece here that I can just then tear out and use, because I was thinking maybe under here, like something like that, or something like that. I like that in the middle though. I might tear this down even more. So yeah, even these, that might go down there, that might be good. So yeah, I made a lot of little booklets, little stamp booklets, a lot of little scrappy booklets, and pads for journals. I was just going through things, and it's again a great way. Sometimes you forget what scraps you've got. Like all of these are, well, almost all of them, I think all of them are actually vintage book pages, vintage like dictionary, vintage maps, vintage music paper. I think this isn't vintage. I think that's the only piece in there that's not vintage. And it's, you forget you've got all those scraps, or rather I did, you know, because they get lost in your scrap box or your scrap bag, and then you don't use them, and then you make more scraps. So I am trying to be as what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Intentional with my crafty supplies, and try not to make more when I don't need it. Okay, so that goes there. So if you have a look, a lot of the other pages have little stamped images or just little bits and bobs, actual stamps there, mushrooms, just little decorations. So I want something for down here. I do have some cut out butterflies in here, but I don't know if I want a butterfly. Let's have a look. Let's just, oh, I've got some of these little bits too. That's not too bad actually. These are probably Tracy Fox as well. They definitely look like Tracy Fox. Oh, I like the little beetle. I do like the little beetle, because the beetle's green. Okay, going to have the beetle, and I think I'm going to put some book page behind. So again, I'm just going to rip some of this dictionary page and just add that. Add it over here. Yep, I like that. It doesn't even matter that it's upside down to me. It might to some people. So yeah, let me know about your works in progress down below and what you do with them, or what your intentions are. I just really wanted to get this finished. I loved making it. It was, when I started it, I used to do it in the evenings. This is before I really got into journal making big time. I used to do it in the evenings, just sit there easily, even with something on in the background, and just, I think I want a word here, just relax. Oh, we've also got some washi, because I have used washi through some of them. Wondering if some washi would work. And I wanted to use these up because they're scraps that I have. Let's have a look. Some of this dotty. These, like, I've been sent in happy mails, particularly pocket letters, because it just seemed to be a thing with pocket letter that you would always send some washi. So these have actually been sent to me. I mean, that's the tiniest bit of washi, but it might be all that this needs. Oh, yeah, see, I like that down there. Let's stick that back on the washi there. Okay, so let's have a look for words. I've got my Tim Holtz ones. those are the saying. Maybe a word will just do. Maybe these words aren't big enough. Chronicles. I like the word chronicles, so we're going to use that. So just going to put that in there. Let's glue it down a bit. So yeah, I used to do it in the evenings and really enjoy it, and get to use I always forget the name, Aetheria, Bohemia, Aetheria. I will leave the link to their Etsy down below anyway, because they do all these images and they're just one of my favorite digital Etsy creators. So that page is kind of finished. So we've got one down. So this one I've already paper clipped it, so I must have meant it as a double, because there's only two pages. You can see where I've ripped out the other pages. So I'm thinking of doing, let's have a look what's nearby. I'm thinking of doing like a single one of these, maybe. That would look nice. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. It's how long it's been. The paper clip has left an indentation. So I'm just going to turn this, do it like this. So that will strengthen the paper. Let's just glue that down. Doesn't have to be perfect, it'll be underneath. And I'm going to decorate the pockets now, so that will go over like that onto that page. Because this is a vintage book, like I said, the pages are difficult to glue and get flush, but that doesn't really, I don't really mind. As I said, it's just for me. So I want to decorate back here. So let's have a look at some of my paper scraps and see what we can use. See, I did see this one, and this is quite good, and it would work maybe there like that. I'd still need more there, but it would work. Yeah, I like that. Don't like this white edge. Ugh, I really don't like white edges like this on a piece. So I'm just going to rip that off. But this would work. I like that. I like the number on it. And it's also really hard to get it right into the corners to what's the word I'm looking for, to stick down, because again, vintage book. This is why a lot of people don't use them to make the altered books. But I didn't know that then, because I was still fairly new to journal making. So that should go about there nicely. Okay, so that'll do there. And then let's have a look at what else we've got here. I feel like I want something as that's like that. Maybe I'll use more music paper. Do love music paper. Oh, I like this. This is another Release the Crafting one. Or we've got this. Or this. Or this. So these are ones I like. So I'm going to pull these out. And by like, I mean for the back. That's going to go there. I was thinking this, but I think that's too short. This would be really good because it'll pick up the colours there. That would work nicely behind there. Okay. Let's do that bit first, and then we can get things done. So let's use hair ruler. So I'm quite excited to do this one because it will get projects finished, which is always good. Really, I'm one of those people, I hate lists not finished. I hate projects not finished. But often when you're a crafter, you end up getting distracted because suddenly you see something new that you want to try. Especially when you're new into it. So I wanted some of this writing on the edge, which is why I ripped it the way I did. But yeah, it'll be so good to get this finished. As I said, I think there'll be 2. At least 2 episodes with the altered book, because I'm leaving a border all around the page, because then when this goes over and there's a border, it won't look so obvious, if that makes sense. See, I like that. That just picks up the colours from that page there. What was I saying? I don't even know. Yeah, you're just always wanting to try new things. You get distracted. I just want to get some bits finished. And then I'll be able to use this journal for something. Don't know what. Memory keeping. Maybe a gratitude journal would be nice. Yeah. Let's get this stuck down. It's roughly around there. Hold on, hold on. Yes. So I know I'm moving the book a lot, but I need to be able to see here what I'm doing. Get that pressed down. Oh, I like that. I'm going to have to take the paper clip and move that off there. So, yeah, that looks good. I like that. And then we were going for this one. I wanted some music paper up here. So let's do, although now I'm looking at this, and I actually really like that. So let's do it. Hopefully you'll join me. Oh, I think that's what I was saying. There might be more than one. There's going to definitely be more than one in this series, in the with the altered book, because I want to finish these pages in this video, and then I probably want to do the cover on camera too. I probably won't do all the ephemera on camera because there's a lot of ephemera to do. And to be honest, I might actually not fill it with ephemera, just because when I'm using it, that just strengthens that bit there. When I'm using it, I will probably make ephemera as I go, because that's what I like to do when I'm journaling. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put some music paper on top, and then we can put a little decoration, and then this page will be done too, which will be great. Let me know down below as well as if you've ever made an altered book. I want to finish this one, and then I really do want to have a go at another one, because this started off, this altered book, as a way to do some crafting in the evenings and to use up some of my favorite images from like magazines and things. And very quickly I realized I didn't want to use the images from magazines. I wanted to use these fun images. Try and do this as quickly as possible. And oh, excuse me. And yeah, I noticed I was tending more and more to go towards these, which then I had to go back and redo the first few pages because they weren't in the same style. Like that doll at the beginning, that's from magazine, and it just isn't the style that goes with this book. So I've had to go back and redo some of the front pages too. See, I really like that. It goes to about there. Let's do this and work out how to do it. obviously we've got papers here, but I don't want to waste all this music paper either, because, you know, it's vintage. So let's have a look. It would go there and over the top. I think I have to cut part of this. That's not working very well. This is not an altered book tutorial because it would not be a very good tutorial necessarily. Although it might inspire you to have a go at an altered book. But this is just a very quick finishing up. So yeah, finishing up Fridays. I want to finish this, and then we'll probably finish some ephemera that I have, not for this book but for other pieces. And then I have a traveller's notebook that I'd started putting together but never got around finishing, so that'll probably be an episode. Like I said, it won't be every Friday, but I will try and do it as often as I can. I get this stuck down. That would really help, wouldn't it? The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. There we go. Get that stuck down. Where's my phone folder gone? There it is. It's sticking out there a little bit, but I don't mind too much. Make sure that's flat. Okay, and now we're going to glue the page together. So I'm going to glue it here and here. Yeah, glue it here. And glue it here. And I'm gluing this one, not the other side, because as I said, they don't exactly match up. And to glue it, I'm just going to close the book shut a little bit. Hope you can see that. Shut it over a little bit. Press down. And that helps it get as close to the edge as possible. Folding it down this way too. So yeah. All right, so that's that page done now too, as a pocket. Need to do this while that's kind of I'll put that in there. While that's kind of drying, I want to find an image that I want to use on the front of there. So let's have a look. We've got these mushrooms that would look quite cute with the browns. Got some flowers. The owl's quite cute actually, but I think he might be too big, but we'll get him out anyway and have a look. We've got those owls. Lots of green people. Some of these are Heinzel there, some more Tracy Fox. Do you know what? I think I like one of these. One of these will do. I'm trying to use as many of the ripped ones, or the ones that are already ripped off pages, as possible. See, that owl's quite good, but I think he's too big. I don't think that flower's quite right. And this is the problem with having a vintage book. Our pocket's quite gappy now. Okay, I think I might use the mushrooms. I think that'll work best. So let's hold this down. And do the mushrooms. Sounds like a dance. We're going to do the mushroom. What kind of dance would that be? Do the mushroom. Let's rip the bottom a bit more. Don't need the ruler for that bit. But yeah, I like these because they've got the brown and the green that picks up the brown and the green from the other page. Try and get this flat. Which I like. And there's a lot of mushrooms in here because it's the wee folk. It doesn't matter that that's a bit ripped there because I'm going to tear this anyway. Okay. I think that'll look really cute on there, but we need some backing, I think. Let's have a look at how others are done. Because it's really hard. If you haven't worked in something for a while, your style changes. And therefore, like here's all collage, so maybe something else behind it. Your style will change, and therefore things may not look as cohesive, which is another reason for trying to finish things when you actually start them. I really like that with the blue. Nope, it's too much. It's too much. I quite like this. So I like the green on here. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there. I like the green on here. I'm going to rip this as well. So creating even more scraps yet again. Okay, I don't know. Oh, we've got some of this grid paper. I think that'll work. So we're going to do that. Oh, a lot of trial and error. Lot of trial and error on this one. I only really need a little piece. Rip and tear. So, hold on. Are we on camera? Yes. I feel like that might go quite nice there with this. That seems too far up though. Okay, I know I've gone a bit quiet. It's because I'm thinking. It's because that's covering up all that yumminess though, if I do it that way. Okay, I do quite like that, but I don't like this straight edge, so I'm going to rip it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to ink and add a bit of something else. So let's do that. That might help me. If I can see things inked. But yeah, so sorry. I know I'm not very talkative. I'm just trying to focus. It's so hard. Normally I'd spend a lot longer trying to move things about and figure stuff out, but you can't really do that when you're on camera. You can't really spend long trying to do all that. So I feel like I want this and I want this like this, and then I feel like I want, let's have a look. I might use this little doily piece actually. Down there or up here. Oh, up there. There we go. We've got it. We've got it. Doop-a-doo. So glue this down. We may not even get onto the next pocket at this rate. Might need to be 3 in the video. Or I'll just finish some of the other pockets off camera. We'll wait and see. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Oh gosh. I'm going to roughly stick that where I want it, because then I need to stick this down. Oh, now I'm looking at that side. No, don't get distracted. Do you guys do that? It's especially if I've printed out like the double page. That's going to go over the top, but I don't mind that. Again, it adds more stability. Now I just need to stick this down very carefully. This little bit of tea-dyed doily just adds that little, unless I want it on top, underneath. I feel like I do want something on top though. So that's going to go like that. Stick, 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 stick. This little bit needs to stick. That needs to stick. Let's burnish it down. Okay, so that's that pocket. And I feel like I want to pick up on the dictionary that's over there. So I've got a bit more dictionary. Yep, that looks good. And then I might pick up the brown paper as well, because I had a piece of that left. And then I want to put something there, but I don't know what. Oh, glue almost fell away. Okay, so that'll go there. Where's a piece of that brown paper? There it is. It's too much brown, but I could put it there, put just a smidge. I think because we've got the brown doily, we don't necessarily need this, but we might need it to back something. And I'm going to put another little creature or a label because I've got them. And it makes sense to use them because that's what I cut them out for. It's too dark. Okay, I quite like that actually. Or just put a blank one on there. No, I quite like that because it says something. Or we could carry on and do another one of these. Too much music paper. Big moth, far too big. Got a little piece. No, I like that. And so that's what we're going to do. Let's just ink it. Or do I prefer it down here? No, I like it here. It covers up a lot of that dictionary and the doily. But I don't mind. Ooh, glue running away with me. So yeah. Let me know what you're working on as well at the moment down below. So I'd love to hear that. So that's that one done. And this is a flat page, even though it's all scrunched there. This is a flat page. So we're going to do, well, I've got a piece that I wanted to use as a pocket. So I think we're going to do a pocket on this page because I've got this piece. And I thought it'd work really well as a pocket. So I'm going to trim it down to fit. Oh gosh, can't get to the guillotine now, guys. Just trim it down to fit a little bit. Again, this was a piece I had left over from, I believe, another Release the Crafting Design team. It's really beautiful in the back too. But I like this. And so I wanted to use it because the writing would be upside down that way. I quite like it like that. Let's put a notch in it. And then we just got to decorate with some papers on the back page. But yeah, put a nice little pocket in it using this. Because what else do you do? I mean, I have so many random digital pieces, especially from journals, because I tend to print out more than I need because the amount of ephemera I have. I do really like this behind it, you know. But also, I might use that over here. I've got the ferns. Oh, got this piece. This is nice. Let's use this. yeah, what do you do with all those extra digital pieces? I've just got them put in a box. They're great for collage, obviously, but I've got too many. I mean, literally, I'd be drowning in collage ephemera if I tried to make them all into that. So it's kind of here, and it's kind of, we've got the pocket on here. So let's do that bit first. Let's tear that piece first. Yeah, so what do you do with them all? And I really want to use them up. I hate the idea that they're just sitting there, not doing much, except taking up space, waiting for the right project, which who knows when that will be. And obviously I've printed them out. I've used paper, I've used ink. So I should use them. So let's bring the book back. Should we get on there? I need to use them up. Yeah, I like that behind there. I like the grunginess of that. So let's do it. Yeah, so what do you do with all the extra digitals that you haven't used or that you've printed out to use for another project and you've got a load left? So again, it's a goal of mine to use up as many of my scraps and as many as my digitals and spare pieces that I've got, instead of constantly printing out others. Plus, it's just nice to go through them. Now that I have all the digitals in one place, the miscellaneous digitals, now that I have them all in one place, it's good to kind of go through and see what you have and what you then want to use for other projects. But yeah, because they were all just separate, and then I'd pull them out to do a project with, and then they'd get put with all that project stuff, and then I'd forget about them, and then I'd just have all these random file folders with lots of random different digital pieces. You know what I'm saying. You with me? Okay, have I got any music paper in here? Yep, right at the top I've got some music paper. I think I ordered it long ways though. Let me check the other one. No music paper on there. I do have these little pieces that I haven't as of yet gone into something. I mean, I do have this. Could tear that across there. I'm going to add that there. I'm going to add that to there. And then that could go there. Make this a bit more. And that could go there. Yep, like that, or down here. Do I want it down there? And then I think I want a little image for just here. Just a teeny one. Let's look in my basket. See, I've got scraps in here, and I forgot I had the smaller scraps in here. I quite like that, but there's already a lot of writing on there. Writing on top of writing. No point to do that. I could have these. I got sent these stickers by a friend, and it would mean that I'd give myself writing space. But as I've got a big pocket there, I don't necessarily need the writing space. So again, let's have a look at some images. I had the little floral one that I got out that I quite liked, and now I can't find it, so let's leave that. I've got her, she's quite beautiful, but too big. Oh, we've got these butterflies. They'd work really well, actually. Let's have a look at some of the fairies. Did I do an owl on the other side? No, I did mushrooms, didn't I? Because we've got the owls here. These are cute. I think it's the butterfly, the owl. So let's try both, because until I like this one. Until I actually see it, I don't know. So let's tear this. And I think this might be all we can do, because this video is already super long. And I haven't even been chatting about anything that interesting. I must up my chat game for the next one. Make sure I've got a ton of interesting stories to keep you all occupied. Where's that one? With the little, there might be moths actually. Don't think they're butterflies, I think they're moths. So, but still, I like it. And this one, again, this moth one has lines through it because my printer was having trouble. I actually had to buy a new printer this year. It's kind of the upgraded version of the one I already had, but still. Oof. Really like that owl. But then I really like them too. I actually think I prefer them to the owl. I think it kind of frames it better. I think that's too big and too much of this colouring. Okay, let's get this down. Stick it down. And yeah, I think that would be it for this video, because it's long and it will take forever to upload. Let's do this. But at least we've made a start. And then I might do a couple of the other pages off camera. I don't know. Let me know down below. Would you rather I finished it and did all the pages on camera in a couple more videos? Or would you rather I do them off and then we just work on the cover together? Let me know down below. So that I can sort that out. I've got some wallpaper here. It's from a wallpaper sample and I love it. It's got this beautiful texture. And I'm just thinking it might work really well here. Or along the bottom here. See, I quite like that. Okay. I'm going to put that on too. And then again, I'm going to need a label or a word. Probably a word. Just because I love words, so why not use them? And again, I need to use up my Tim Holtz Clip It snippets, whatever they're called. Let's work out what they're called, shall we? Tim Holtz Small Talk. I've got so many. I must have like 6 or 7 different pads of his different words. And I just think I should use them. Today's full of possibilities. Hold tight to your dream. In love with your life. That's quite a good one. Trust your crazy ideas. Lucky is a state of mind. Love yourself first. Never doubt your instincts. I like that one. Okay. Because it seems quite appropriate for crafting. So never doubt your instincts. And that goes on there like that. Hopefully I've been in camera. So that's a pocket. I really like that. I like this bit down the bottom. It's simple, just some vintage music paper, some wallpaper and that, but it's actually quite effective. And then we've got the other page over here, which still feels lacking something. I feel like, do you know what I feel like it needs? I feel like it needs greenery. I feel like I've got this close by and I feel like that's what it's lacking. Something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add this one and then I'll feel like it's finished. But yeah. So we didn't get lots done today. I thought we'd get more done, to be honest. It's crazy. I think go like that. So yeah, a little bit needs to be ripped off. So we did this page, which I really like. I love how that turned out. Oh, we've got some washi there. I wonder if we should use some washi on this side to tie them all in. Let's have a quick look. Because I know I've got the extra washi on top here, haven't I? And it could tie it all together. Like if it went somewhere like that. Or just down the bottom of the page. Which I know is a bit random, but I actually like it down there. Okay, so it is random, but I like it. I felt like that was bare. I think that's what was annoying me. So yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it for now. So I've managed to do this page, which is the other side of this double pocket here. See how there's a lot less decoration in some of these? Anyway, and then we've done this page, we've done this pocket here, and then we've done this page here, which leaves me this triple page. This is going to be a triple page, and then this is going to be the final pocket, and then I also need to go back and do something about her. She needs to be covered up, and then we'll have done all the pockets. So let me know down below, do you want me to do the other pockets on camera? Because it is finishing up Friday, but then this will probably become a 3-part one, but that's not a problem. Or do you want me to leave those, do them off camera, and then come back and do the cover with you? And yeah, let me know what you think down below. And then there will be a flick through at some point, a proper flip through. What are words today? Who knows? And without ephemera, because like I said, I think I'll leave some of the ephemera. I might add a few pieces here and there. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm going to leave it on here. So anyway, let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this series with me. Get out your works in progress whilst I'm doing this, and we can craft together and finish our unfinished pieces together on camera. That, well, you won't be on camera, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, craft along with me. Pull out your unfinished projects and craft along with me whilst I'm trying to finish up mine. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have a stack of unfinished pieces that will be finished. I've said finished and unfinished a lot. Anyway, it's one of those days, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are safe, and I hope you're having lots of crafty fun. And if you like this video and this rambly chaos, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more and not miss an episode of Finish It Up Fridays. And anyway, guys, until next time, bye for now.